Hey my friends, it's Catherine from CatherinePuller.com. Today's video is a pretty simple card that packs a little bit of a wow, and I'll show you that in just a second. I made it this weekend while I went to my sister-in-law's house. We all went over there on Friday night. There was a big sporting event on TV that my husband wanted to watch with her 3 boys. She has 3 boys, we have 3 girls, so we're kind of like the Brady Bunch when we get together. Well, just the kids part. Is that weird? I invited my mother-in-law to go along because I thought it would be the perfect opportunity for us to do some stamping together. And I packed up a little box of supplies, and if you follow me on Facebook, I did a little video there showing you what I was packing. But basically I just brought half cardstock cut in half, folded in half for my card base, and then 4 by 5 1/4 inch layers to go on top. So we did really simple stamping. I did some die cutting, brought some ink pads and a few various stamp sets. And the most heartwarming part of the evening was watching Eva, who is 10, help Grandma stamp her cards. And it reminded us of years ago when she was 3. Ransel and I went on a trip together, and I left some cut up cardstock for my mother-in-law to stamp some cards, and Eva helped her stamp her cards. So Eva's been helping Grandma stamp since she was 3 years old. I think that's pretty cool. If you go over to my website, I will have a picture or 2 of our stamping evening so you can see Eva helping Grandma. So I made several different card designs, and I am going to show one of them to you today, and we're going to do a little bit of ombre stamping. So for this card, I'm using the round repeat stamp set by Papertrey Ink, and it's a really fun set that comes with these double-sided stamps, and you stamp them straight and then 90 degrees and then in between, and you make these really cool medallions. The birthday greeting that I'm going to be using is coming from Embellished Elegance, another PTI set, and if you are not on my newsletter list yet, you're going to want to get on there because I have a PDF download with 5 different card making ideas using this one stamp set. You'll get my top 10 video series, and then after that you'll get that PDF download. I have my card base and my layer and a little happy, and then I've chosen this one right here to do my stamping. I'm going to use this Kaleidecolor Ombre Ink Pad by Imagine Crafts, and I love these little ink pads. When I was a beginning stamper more than a decade ago, these were hot, and I haven't really used them much in the last 8 or so years, and now they're kind of making a comeback. One thing I love about the Imagine Crafts one is that they come all separated, so you're just going to push them together, and then you'll get that ombre ink pad effect, and then you store them this way so that the ink colors don't blend together too much and make a muddy mess. So stamping this, you're going to want to ink it up, and then if you just go straight up and down and then stamp, you're going to see you get pretty harsh lines between the colors. So to make a nice smooth blend, you're going to want to move it back and forth and then stamp, and you can see what a difference that makes. This one is much more blended and gives a really great ombre effect. I'm just going to ink my stamp up again and then stamp it right down on my cardstock. Turn that sideways. Line up that stamp in the middle. So I focused on getting that center right there lined up. The next 2 stamps are a little more tricky. You're going to want to line up the center and then pay attention to the tips of the image on the ends and make sure they're not overlapping at all or too much. If they overlap a little, you're going to be okay. And just that quick, I have this gorgeous medallion. Anyone you send this card to is going to go, "What? How did you do that?" And they're going to think you are a rock star. A paper crafting rock star, that is. All right, we'll just add a little liquid glue to the back of this happy. Actually, before I glue that down, I want to do the birthday. So I've gotten my Fisker stamp press ready already. It's ready already. And I like using this because I'm going to be able to line it up. If you have a Misty, that's going to work awesome for you. Whoops. My Misty would have come in handy because I touched it down and then I started pulling it up, but I did pretty good. Okay. Wasn't sure that was going to work out there. And we'll just add the happy. Now I have some sequins and I need to add a few of those. Just the other day I headed over to Michael's to the storage section and I got this little lockables by Craftmates. I'm really digging it. I'm a pretty simple crafter, so I'm not too uptight about storage solutions, though I have so many sequins and I really kind of got tired of opening those little baggies and they would kind of spill all over the place. So finally I got to the end of my rope and I took a trip to Michael's and I found this little guy, and I have 2 of them. I'm gonna need some more, but they were only $3, so I'm liking that. I like that idea. Mounting tape on the back, add this to your card front, and you are done. Lickety split, it's that easy. I made another card. This one is going on Stamp Nation, and my entire process from beginning to end and why I did what I did and how I decided, that full-length video will be on Stamp Nation today, so click the link below if you haven't joined us yet already, and give this a thumbs up if you think this Ombre medallion rocks, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again very soon. Have a great day.